live. Making sure everything sounds nice. Oh, this is behind the scenes right here. This is me organizing it all. I don't know if I can edit this. That looks okay-ish. Maybe get... Working 9 to 5. Welcome in if you're coming. We're back. Finally, we're back. Welcome, welcome. I can't see comments right now. Here we go. I'm gonna start a poll. Crunchy, oh no. Medium or rare? Just doing a poll. Bruce, nice. Cool. Happy to see you. Yeah, we went a little late today, but you know, what's different? Bruce, where are you from again? Just getting some music on in the background. I say the live stream starts at 2, but really, just to get everybody in, I wait about 10 minutes, so it's a nice time for us to chill out, hang out, vibe out. Oh shit. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Let's get some music. That over there. So, I'm just off to the side right now, searching my saved music. Hopefully that sounds good. New Hampshire, word. How's the audio sounds? There's the steaks, yet to be cooked. And put them in the toaster oven because I don't have room. I don't have room. Anywhere. Music sounds good. Would you like it a little louder or is it okay? Volume's good. Salt bowl. Mad Mr. Fox. Welcome, dude. Welcome. You're the homie. How's your day going? How's your Saturday? Long week for me, personally. Is the, I'm just trying to think. We'll get rocking in like 5 minutes. I wish I could set like a cool timer. And I did make subscribers the only people that could comment because there's a lot of friggin' idiots out there. I'm sure you know that. Be back. Be right back. You might find this cool. This is what I film with when I'm out and about. It's like the little kind of like, it's almost like a stick, but it's really quite magical. Tripod comes out there, pew, pew. And just like that, you got a whole ass tripod. And I'm gonna put this over on the meats. and whatnot. Actually, I'll put it wherever I need it to be. Get rocking in 5 minutes. Hands on hips, Mitch. Good, I'm happy to hear. Life's been pretty fucking chaotic for myself lately. But that's why I made this video, actually. I wanted to go live because things were just kind of crazy. I want to sip this screwball again. I had it before. That is delicious, man. I'm not going to drink it, though. Too early. I'm going to have some coffee. A little too early. Starting the timer. It should be a fun little cook-off. Welcome in if you're just coming in. Woo! So the recipe, Tournedos de Veau à Poivre. Pretty tough one. Pretty tough one to say. Basically, it's just, you know, steak seared up nicely with a little cream sauce and pink peppercorns, which I never done before. I got the book here live. Usually I review it and stuff, but we ain't doing that. What do you do for a living, Mad Mr. Fox? I'm curious. Mother Elizabeth May has entered. The Queen has entered. Hello, Mother. I'm curious what would be the best angle. Get started in like 3 minutes. I set a timer because that's how I do everything. I set a timer for everything. Oh yeah, there we go. Now I'm more front and center. But maybe. Yes, Benjamin. Yes, yes, yes. I like live streams. They're raw. I mess up. I don't know. I kind of like wearing my problems and my missteps like a badge. It's what happens when you try. Not to get too inspirational, but I'll let you know where I've been, what's been going on. Timer says 3 minutes and we begin. It's an espresso. Welcome in. Mad Mr. Fox, thank you. That's inspirational, man. Yeah, I've been, I'll say it now. I'm gonna say it later too. I was in the process of being casted for MasterChef. It didn't follow through, but they had me do a lot of shit. They had me submit a lot of stuff. And it took a lot of time. And I was pretty stressed out doing the whole process. But they didn't take me. I have a hunch they weren't too crazy about my vibe. I don't know. I think I was a little too sarcastic, a little too off-put by the reality TV thing. But they contacted me once, they contacted me twice, maybe a third time's the charm. That'd be fun though. That would be very fun. 2 minutes and we begin. 2 minutes and we begin. I'm taking tape to cover up how many people are viewing this so I don't get stressed out. Sometimes I look and I see, oh, 20 people, that's not bad. And then 40, I start shaking in my boots. So I'm literally taking some tape and covering up how many people are watching this live. Oh gosh, I can still see it through the tape. Oh, apparently we can zoom too. Yeah, it is what it is. I did it with my friend, and so I did it with my friend. They contacted me, and I did the film. I recorded everything. I zoomed in, and they didn't get back to us. So that's a no. But it is neat. It is neat. I'm happy though I get to do what I do. And I'm actually going to start, I'm looking to start a new little series once a week where I talk about life, really, talk about life experiences, talk about what's going on, you know, good, bad. That's a timer, it's time to begin. So let's begin. Okay, so I hope you're doing well. This is Back to Bourdain Live. This is where I say something quippy like, you know, I've accidentally stolen from the self-cash out lane, which I have recently. We're gonna make some basic steak. It's veau, but I'm gonna use beef because it's cheaper. Roast up some carrots, make some potatoes all fancy like, pomme chateau it's called. Traditionally, it's like this nice torpedo shaped potato. I'm gonna try my best. I've only done it once or twice. And we're going to start. We're going to initiate. Oven is up to temperature at 425 degrees. I do want to show you, it's pretty helpful to get one of these bad boys if you use an oven, because they don't really hit the temperature they should. This doesn't lie, okay? But I talk enough. Let's peel up some carrots. We're gonna get them roasting. Should take about 20 minutes to roast. How is the audio level real quick? Vote for me. How's the audio level? Can you hear me well? Can you hear me okay? Simple carrots. Yeah, it looks okay. I'm trying to think, maybe get this more front and center. Cool, cool, cool. Thanks. Thank you, sir. And that looks good, that location right there. Simple peeled boys. Hope your Saturday is chill. Mine, I am ending up going to Eastern State Penitentiary. Or no, not Eastern State. It's some type of insane asylum, because, you know, us humans like to get spooked for pleasure. This is one not very sexy carrot, huh? But, you know, let me know what you've been cooking lately, how you've been. Really. That's what this channel is going to turn into, a little more kind of lifestyle vibes, but also cooking, fucking up, doing our thing, having fun. Trying not to take things too serious, although I am a bit of a stickler for like really well done food and stuff like that. It's still nice to kind of have like a sort of so what attitude. Carote. Okay. Something I found helpful if you're sort of like, oh, I got all this clutter on the table. Bench scraper. I do use my knife, but people roast me for that. Now, bench scraper is very helpful. Just clean up all your goods. And I have been using a little waste bin for, you know, vegetables and stuff like that, because my dad has a little compost pile. Okay. Pow, pow. Get this out of here. And I roasted some other carrots, or I peeled some other carrots, rather, ahead of time. Tiny little knife. Searching, searching. I don't know what your plans are for today, but I'd assume this whole stream is going to take around three hours max, probably 2 hours, but I always like to go ahead. Yeah, I'm going to Pennhurst, Rich. Tonight, we'll see how it goes. I'm just going to lop off the tops of these carrots, okay? I want to keep them clean. I want to keep, you know, yeah, I'm going to keep them clean. I'm going to keep them chic. And then after they roast, we'll see how it goes. Knocking that off. Knocking that off. I wish these were a little more babyish because then I could kind of do a nice little presentation. But we'll see. Maybe I'll knock them off as we get moving. Pivot at the knees. Mother, thank you. Have you been to Pennhurst, Rich S? Richie Rich. Kiddoke, I had a roasting tray. I don't know where it is, but I know for a fact we're gonna toss these in a little oil. Hup, hup, hup. You know, there's like this big debate on what kind of oil you should use, whether you should use avocado oil. Okay, we're in the flow now. There's a bit of a debate out there whether you should use avocado oil or olive oil. I like olive oil. I don't think it matters. Italians have been using olive oil long before I was even a thought. So we use olive oil. Toss the carrots. Do your best impersonation of Michael Jackson. Just to stay nice and clean. Oil first, and then we season. If we season first and then add the oil, you get this kind of like uneven seasoning. I'm not crazy about that. Let's read some comments. Wow. You were there when it was still operating? What? This dude Rich S worked at Pennhurst when it was still an asylum? It's pretty freaking wild. I mean, asylum has like a really shitty connotation, but I mean, are there still asylums today? Like, is it, I don't know. Do they call them probably mental institutions? This is really, I'm just going in there. I know. I wanted to stay nice and clean. You were in high school. Very cool. Thank you for sharing, Rich. Pow. Give your hands a rinse. And I'm learning this is all kind of about staggering what you do. When I was like training for the TV show, I was kind of prioritizing what can start. For example, roasting something or putting some water on. Put that down. We have our already hot skillet. Damn. I was not expecting Mozart to take us home right now. Get these even. Get these even. And just like that, they're gonna go in the oven. Simple. If someone could please start a timer. Shit, that was hot. If someone could please start a timer for 30 minutes. I don't know, I'm roasting at 425. What do you think those carrots should roast at? Moving on to our potatoes. So these are pommes chateau. Traditionally, they're like these torpedo-shaped potatoes. They take about a while to do. There's a lot of potato waste, and I only practiced doing a few last night. They're hard. You're supposed to take the potato and curve it. I just use the flat surface, and I'm gonna zoom in on it for you. So, let me get our new little fancy schmancy tripod over here. Actually, you know what? I'll peel one first. red Bliss potatoes. Red Bliss have either low starch or high starch. Basically, they don't absorb a lot of water. I want to say they are, I'm not even going to say. If you know, let me know. Just knock off the tip. Just the tip. That's what she freaking said. Okay. Keep ourselves organized with the waste. Go down the center. And we're left with 2 potatoes. I just performed magic. Next up, carve away, and traditionally we would be going like this. I've never mastered that sort of European, really cool thumb to knife thing. So what I do instead is just sort of like doing the supreme for like an orange. I just go down, peeling away from myself. And this is going to end up probably being around 5 sides. I don't care. I don't know how to do it traditional. We're back in it with the classical music. And if done properly, you should have a nice little torpedo potato. A lot of waste. Here's our waste. I could say we'll save this and make potato mash or stock, but I'm an ass and I don't feel like doing that right now. So we have one of our spuds. I do like to clean it up just a little bit with the sides. Looks nice. And I'll show you a close-up. "30 minutes. Thanks, Benjamin, for the timer." We're on repeat with this like classical music. It's kind of okay with me. So again, here we have our nice torpedo. Cut it in half, and I just carve away from myself every time. So there's 1, there's 2. Knife is not as sharp as Mitchell would like. It's okay. There's 3, 4, and 5. And you know, it's crooked, but it's okay. It's passable. Maybe I'll go around one more time just to clean things up. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cut off the sides just to keep it nice and clean. Knock out one more. I'm just gonna do it more rapid so you're not freaking dying. After all, I know I want to see how I do the steak. Again, got a nice flat surface, just gonna carve down. Carve down and around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's okay. Go around one more time just to clean things up. I hope this makes a good thumbnail. Carving around. 2, 3, 4-ish, 5-ish. Damn it! I goofed, that's okay. There we go. One last time, people. Pomme Chateau. Classic French potato, simmered in a little aromatics. torpedoized. I don't know why. That's just what the French do. They know they can do things well and then delicious and have everyone envy them, so that's what they do. Looks okay to me. Maybe clean it up just. Looks good enough to me. Go around one more time. One more time. Mitchell's a perfectionist. Looks good to me. So, here we have our waste. It's kind of nuts, I know. But here we have some cute little potatoes. Look, they're all torpedoed. They look nice. You know, that looks really nice when you plate them up. Okay. Switching camera angles. Switching camera angles. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything is chill on this Saturday. I'm having some pains. Rich S, you live less than a mile from Penhurst. That's cool. Okie doke. So, saucepan. We're gonna fill that up. Just a little bit of water. Our little torpedo spuds are looking nice. I'm just cleaning them up a little. They look very nice to me. In here, we are going to add our potatoes, some aromatics, and that's going to simmer away for a little bit. Tidy up. I no longer need this little boy. I do need this little boy. That sounded terrible out of context. Salt. Yeah, I know, he's using a lot of salt. I freaking love salt. I would like to hit it with a little bit of lemon juice just to maintain that color, add some brightness to it. I'm learning acid enhances. Is this just a false lemon? I know GMOs are a thing, but jeez, holy hell. Probably all of like a teaspoon of lemon juice in there. If you're watching, say something if you want. I know sometimes when I watch people, I just get in the zone, but you're welcome to comment away. So I have a bouquet garni inside of here, parsley, thyme, bay leaf, and it's all wrapped within a leek leaf. I don't need the entire jam, so I'm just gonna cut up half of it. Traditionally, I mean, when I watched a dude make this, he just threw everything in there. But I already have these wrapped up, why not? Toss it in there. This, not worried about it. What else do I have? Garlic clove. Might as well put these palms in there. Just crush it, really. Ignore that. Get our garlic clove in there. It's not really going to matter how dirty and messy it is. And we are going to add some peppercorns. However, I want to use pink peppercorns because that's what the recipe is calling for. With our meat, never used pink peps before. That's what they look like. That's pretty interesting. Let's give them a smell. Ooh. Never smelled that before. That's amazing. Fruity. If you know the difference between pink and black peppercorns, fire away. But I just did a handful in there. Might be too much. I don't know. Comments. Recipe from the cookbook. Thanks, Mother, for the comments. Favorite recipe is probably going to be this one because I know it's going to be amazing. I just feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. No, favorite recipe so far is easily the. Actually, I don't know. I wish it was easier to answer. So we have our pomme chateau. Pow. That's everything sitting, and that's going to go on the stovetop just for about probably like 10 minutes or so. If someone wants to set a timer for 15 minutes, that'd be fantastic. Someone set a timer for 15 minutes, set a timer for 15 minutes. Please set a timer. Let's get the music going again. And we're gonna see our steak. Don't mind me. Pow. So, tidy up. Get rid of our scraps into the waste bin that my father has. Maintain this. I don't know if I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna get rid of it. When I get my wife home from the hospital, it's going to be a steak, parsnips, and potatoes for us. Bruce, she's a lucky man. I'm sorry she's in the hospital though. Hope everything's cool with that. I'm sure she's gonna be quite all right. So, now I read the recipe. This is a part where I've never done it before. We're gonna season the veal with cracked peppercorns and salt. In the heavy bottom sauté pan, heat the oil and the butter over high heat. Once the butter's ready, lower the heat to medium-high and add the veal. Working in batches, cook each tournedos about 5 minutes each side. I'm just gonna get a nice sear and then throw it in the oven and hopefully finish it off to a medium. Medium is about I forget what temperature medium is. I really do. Anyway. I got regular fillets because veal I'm not crazy about, and also veal is expensive. You know, I'm not gonna get into the ethics of veal and stuff. If you eat meat, you're in it, okay? You're part of the problem, so to speak. So, we got our veal. We got our veal right here. Quite simply, 2 little fillets. Pat them dry. I'm going to bring our sauté pan up to medium heat. And I forgot to mention with the potatoes, it's important to start with cold water. Otherwise, it can be a bitch to cook them. You kind of cook the outside quicker than the inside, and then you're just in it. You're in the thick of it, dude. Patting it dry because moisture is our enemy when it comes to searing meats. I don't know if you're in here. I said it already. I've been AFK because I was being casted for MasterChef. Didn't work out. Fuck them. I'm going to be doing more videos, and also I'm kind of content with their decision because I don't know. I just wasn't in the right headspace to do it, and the whole reality TV thing. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I made YouTube to be very real and authentic, and when they interviewed me for MasterChef, the lady begins by saying, you know, first off, we're getting recorded. It's an interview being recorded. And they say, the woman tells me, and my friend, there's MasterChef duos, you know, okay, so we need you to answer in like 2 to 3 questions, 2 to 3 sentences. Don't use pronouns. Be precise, but not too precise. And, you know, just have fun. Just be yourself. I was just like, dude, that's like, I told everyone who knows me by now, I was not crazy about that statement at all, bro. Just like, I could just smell the inauthenticity. And the reality is they're looking for television. They're not looking for people to cook. I don't even think, I could argue they're not even looking for real people. They're looking for people that will, I don't want to say perform, but people that make good TV. So she said the people there, some people will act and they don't want that. But at the same time, you're asking me to act. So granted, when I do these videos, I mean, this is me live. I'm a little uppity. I got a little espresso in me, but we all got to put on a face to some degree. It's just, it feels bad sometimes doing it to that extent. Even for my videos, I'm not all ho-hummy. You know, if I said in the beginning of my video, hey, welcome back to Bourdain. No, I gotta fucking smile and say, hey, welcome back to Bourdain. I digress. We have to crunch up these peppercorns. So I have this cool pepper grinder from my grandfather. I'm gonna go heavy on the pepper, not like an au poivre. I don't think it should be an au poivre. Let's check out some comments. Fake people, yes, we're all fake people. We really are. Try not to be, ooh, I forgot, I gotta chop a quick shallot real quick. Muy rápido. Oh, I got rid of the knife. That's okay, it's clean enough. Uno, shallot. But I wanted to say with the whole MasterChef John, I am going to be releasing the video they had me and my friend do, a 45-minute cook-off unedited. I'm gonna drop that video. I think that'll be fun. And I'm gonna drop that sometime next week. In addition, I'm looking to do a video where I talk about mental health and I talk about sort of my life. Very raw, kind of unedited. Once a week, I'm gonna try to do something like that. I think that'll be fun. Now, this shallot has to be chopped thin. We'll chop it thin this way. Comments. Yes, I can't really cut myself because I'm cutting properly. Yeah, I agree. Life these days is separating the juxtaposition of the world. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, I don't know. Ramsey's cool, I heard in person. Why did that not cut through all the way? Probably because I was looking at the freaking screen as I was chopping. What? Whatever. We'll do these how they do it in France with their hands. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that statement's true for the MT one. Yeah, that statement's true for everything. What drew me to food is you can't fake it. You know, you mess up, that's my eyes are getting watery. You mess up, it's shown. If I overcook the steak, it's gonna be on full display. But yeah, with all the TV, man, like I heard some things, and I've already seen some things, and it is what it is. I'm grateful I got the opportunity, like the fact that they picked me, the fact that they reached out and warranted me to be worthy. But yeah, I was contacted once before for Gordon Ramsay's Next Level Chef. Did the same casting process, nothing. They didn't reach out. They just weren't a fan. Tidy up, tidy up. Something I do highly recommend if you're into just cooks, Thomas Keller, man. He's the homie. I've been preaching about TK for quite some time. He's got a masterclass that I highly recommend. Highly, highly recommend. So, I hope you can see these steaks. They're nice and round, you know. Gonna hit them with some salt. No, our red pepper first. It's always interesting to me because pepper burns. But I think that's the goal. We gotta get some more peps in here. You know, let's taste a red peppercorn raw. Ad hoc. Yo. Bruce, thanks. I appreciate that very much. That red peppercorn this is like, I've never had anything like that. Fruity, effervescent. It's like some Willy Wonka shit. It's very nice. I don't know the deal. Do you know what's up with red peppercorns? Are they just unaged black peppercorns? Is it like that kind of thing with like wine? I don't know if that's an accurate statement. That thing with wine. Ooh. All right, there is definitely a bitterness going on though as well. Yeah, Thomas Keller is the homie. But if you make his roast chicken recipe, plan on the smoke alarm going off. Yep. It's funny you say that, moniker. In the video, well, a lot of my videos, I have the smoke detector make its presence known. But in this video I'll be dropping later next week, cooking with my friend Keegan for MasterChef. It went off at my girlfriend's house. All 19 alarms. This is like taking forever, bro. I think the weight, there just isn't much weight in this pepper. Monitoring. We got our carrots roasting. We have our carrots roasting. We have our potatoes coming up to a boil. We have a pepper grinder that is grinding pepper at the rate of a snail. Flip, flip. I would do all sides, but yo, that's freaking awesome. Hamburg, Germany. My girlfriend was born in Longstuhl. I'd like to visit Germany one day. I plan on traveling. I really do. It's just a matter of the money. Maybe live in a hostel. Hopefully come out of it alive. But yeah, I've been trying to, like my hernia issues, if I even have a hernia, they get fucked up with pain, with exercises and what I eat. If I have like a lot of gas or something, it sucks ass. But that's like my honestly only fear when traveling is I won't be able to eat, like I won't be able to restrict to a certain diet. Potatoes are coming up. Potatoes are simmering. They smell heavenly. So I wish you could smell how these steaks smell, man. They're like, the pepper is really, really interesting. I like rolling it around in the pan in the John that we seasoned with. All right. Another cool thing, I'm gonna cook with ghee. So, pan is coming up to temp. I'm gonna bring you over here. Red peppercorn, I knew something like that. Red peppercorns are just fully ripened peppercorns. Yep. Health system is free. How is the health system? You know, Americans always like, oh yeah, but how long's the wait time? Is it solid? Like, is it a solid thing? How's it work? How's it work over there? And do you know anybody that would house an American with eyebrows the size of Texas? Check it out. We got our mise en place. Pan coming up to temperature. Ghee. Eugene level eyebrows, strength. I don't know who Eugene is, but I agree. Let's begin, shall we? Searing the steaks. Nice heavy amount of salt from above, because I don't know, that's just what I've seen people do on YouTube. Ghee. Not too much, but not too little. Just enough to conduct the heat, you know what I'm saying? Smoking up. Just in time for our jazz, our classical music. So I like that. When it smokes, I like that because you get that nice sear that is so hard to achieve. Press down. Press down. And then I'll knock the heat down a little bit. Just make sure you're getting even cooking. Okay. I smell the peppercorns. They smell pretty nice. Same day in cities. Hero, check out that. That's pretty cool info right there. Very cool info, matter of fact. So if you check it out over here. Steaks, searing, panchetto, boiling, Mitchell, the same. Rotate the pan. Season the top. Same deal up top. Tell you what, man, I've said it before. If you want to get good at French cooking, start doing some frickin', if you want to get good at cooking meat, French cooking. In particular, Bourdain's recipe, man. Give it a peek, see. I'll bring you over here just to take a look. It's all right, it's all right. Not crazy color. I wonder if we added butter, how that would work out. Kill the heat. I had butter around. I'm actually going to throw these in the oven. Very soon. From there, we're getting there. I'm not going to throw these in the oven, no. I'm happy with how they're cooking, actually. They feel good to me. That nut brown color. I didn't get the sear I wanted on them, but that's okay. Potato time, thank you. Thank you for that. Here's the potatoes, just to give them a check. I'm going to stick our knife in there. They slide right out. I'd say they're done. Almost, actually. No. Almost. Almost. Getting there. Medium temp, that's a great question, my friend. What is medium temp? Someone set a timer for 5 minutes on the potatoes, please. Those are done. Those are done. They just feel done to me. Looks nice, those look okay. I'm tenting them over to the side. I'm gonna remove this. Carrots, thank you. Ooh, we just got info, 140. 140 is the temperature for our steaks. Real quick, I wanna check on. Gotta pull this off the heat real quick. Huh, huh. So I'm gonna do like 5 more minutes for the, Mr. Fox, could you do 5 more minutes for the carrots? I just need a timer, 5 minutes carrots, 5 minutes potatoes. But let's check on the temperature of our steaks. 140 is what we said. Let's see how Mitchell did searing these. Oh my gosh, 102? Are you kidding me? Oh no, 130. No, 104. That's not even close, dude. Hey. It feels done though, man. No, you know what? It feels done, I'm sorry. I can't believe the timer. It just, I gotta go with the gut. It feels... Yeah, it feels finished. We're gonna let those hang out. If they're raw, I mean, if they are like dead raw, we're gonna find, no. I have an idea actually. We're gonna keep one hanging out by Mitchell's gut, and the other one we're gonna put in the oven. When it reaches 135, we'll see and compare the two. I agree, there's no way, but why does it feel medium to me? We're gonna pop one in the oven, all right? It's interesting because sometimes I go by feel and it's money. Other times, not the case. So, one is going in the oven. Do that for about 5 minutes, okay? The other is gonna hang out. Bruce, I like the way you think, but I'm already kind of in cook mode with the other Johns. Potatoes are coming close to being done. I'm sticking a paring knife in them, and yeah, I'd say the potatoes are finished. Let me give you a better angle, huh? Pull the potatoes off to the side. I can tell they're finished just piercing them with a knife. Actually, I feel as though they're more around like the 90% done mark. And that's quite okay because I want to finish them in, you guessed it, burro. So we got our carrots roasting. We got our potatoes finished. We got our mystery steak cooked. And we're gonna make the pan sauce soon. What time is it? I don't know what time it is. Just gonna add a little bit of our cooking liquid to our bowl. Probably like about 1/4 cup. This is honestly what I just watched Marco Pure White do. He was cooking up some potatoes, pretty much cooked in butter. I'm gonna dump this off. Yeah, I'm making a pan sauce, my brother Frozen. Thank you for subscribing if you have. Yeah, and just to test these, when the knife goes in And it should just kind of fall right out. Oh, the meat will go up by 12 to 17 degrees, you say? What? So check it out. Got that, knock that up. Potatoes go back in. Hit that up with a little bit of butter. Tablespoon. And that's gonna finish them off. It's gonna melt. That's gonna cook up. Carrot time, thank you, Mr. Fox. So, just let those do their thing. Sit in that butter. Sit in that butter. Turn off the heat. Put our cute little tiny lid on there. Bring it over here. Oh, we have some conflict. 12 to 17 or the other way around. So let's check out our steak, huh? Been in there for about 5 minutes at 425. There we have it. Let's insert. That feels so cooked, man. All right, so we had 129.4. 129.4. That is a solid medium, I would say. However, if I feel it, it feels, you know what? That does feel right. That does feel right. I'm eating this piece. Actually does feel right. Cool. Wow, really nice pink peppercorn flavor there, man. That is perfect. Get that off to the side. Carrots, we're gonna check these out. Let's check this out. Hup, hup. They're getting there. Sorry for the booty shot. Again, it's easy to tell if they're done by piercing them with a knife. They need more time. Just touching them. Some are certainly done. I think they'll cook if I finish off the pan sauce while they're in the oven at 0. Quick tidy up here. Quick, oh shit. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Play some music, and we're gonna make the pan sauce and then plate up. Mr. Fox. Yeah, I wonder what medium rare versus rare is as far as the temperature. And what is rare? Because I think I did that. Or I'm gonna kill somebody. I don't know. Okay, got our fund. And heat up to temperature. Thanks for the hearts, I didn't know that's a thing. So that's nice. Pan sauce begins. Let's weed what Bourdain has for us here. Discard the sauce, excess fat in the pan. I'm back to we see this dish coming. Yep. Add the shallot. When brown, stir in 2 ounces of wine. Now scrape. Pick up your wooden spoon and scrape, you magnificent bastard. Reduce the wine over high heat to a glazed consistency. Then stir in the stock or broth. So, you know, in we go with our shallots. It's gonna come up. pinch of salt just to extract some moisture. There we are. I'm tidying up in the background here. Sipping on my coffee. So now I need your help. I don't have any wine. Can I just add a touch of white wine vinegar? I think so. How much though is the question. It calls for about a half cup of white wine. How much white wine vinegar can I substitute? Aiutami. Help, help, help. I don't have white wine. I want to substitute a little splash of white wine vinegar. How much white wine vinegar should I use to sub out a half cup of white wine? I'm thinking a splash. And I'm thinking this smell is heavenly. Adding a touch of flour to thicken up our sauce. Cook that down. Splash in some extra water, yep. I love vinegar, dude. You see, you can't see what I'm cooking, what the hell? Use a lemon, a bit of vinegar, and water in a reduction. Yep, I like it. So there we go. Let's add our water, which will be wine. Bring that up to high heat. And I'm gonna add splash white wine vinegar. Just to emulate a reduced wine. It's not gonna add that full deep flavor, but that's okay. Show you that. Got that reducing, looking nice. Get rid of our ghee. Tidying up as we go here. Au poivre, steak au poivre, basically. So while that's reducing, just want to see what we have to do next. Reduce the wine over high, glaze and stir in the stock or broth, and reduce again by half. Strain the mixture into the small saucepan. So, looks good to me. Give a sample, huh? Give a taste. See if it needs anything at all. Nice consistency there. I'm actually going to kill the heat. Yeah, it's got a nice flavor. Dad, hang out over here. Come on over here, check this out. We're gonna strain it. Strain that sauce. Ow, it's a little too hot to handle. Strain, 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 strain. Personally, these shallots are money. The flavor is almost unbeatable, in my opinion. Nothing but deep flavor there. Nah, no roux, but I did add a little bit of flour, so that'll be nice. No roux. Thank you, Bourdain, Megatron, Poivre. What a name. What a name, man. Check it out. Sauce in what's left of it. Demi-glace. It's gonna add a really nice, rich flavor. Cream. Oh shit. Forget that happens. Ah. Yeah, we're gonna add some pink peppercorns as well in here. Bro! Pink peps. Taste test. Woo! That is nice. Very nice. Let that hang out. Low heat. Very good. Fucking gravity always gotta play games. It's true. So true. We're ready to plate, damn it. Got our pink peppercorns, our sauce doing its thing. I feel like it could use a splash of acid. I love acid, dude. Just to brighten it up. So, those are reducing. Let's plate up, shall we? My favorite part. Absolutely my favorite part. I think everyone who cooks, it's their favorite part. Let's get everything organized. Mise en place, as they say in Japan. If you're coming in, welcome. If you've been here for a while, thanks for sticking with me. It's been quite a journey. I'm gonna have to take a picture at the end as well, so. Trying to think on lighting real quick. I do have to get my light to take lighting. I gotta get my light real quick. Give me 1 minute and we'll plate. 1 minute. One minute, please. So everything's made in about an hour. Steak, carrots roasted, potatoes, nice and blanched up or boiled up. Eek. You're actually, it's kind of cool. You get to see behind the scenes. So this is behind the scenes what I do when I take pictures for these. The carrots are still in the oven. I turned it off though and I cracked it open. This is what I do behind the scenes when after I make the dish. You know what? Good. Thank you for telling me that. Let's check them. Let's check them out. Yeah, man, I don't think, they're not overcooked. They look good to me. Sorry about that. A little AFK there. Just gonna reset the music. Un momento, per favore. Un momento. Let's see here. All right. Let's check how we did on the steaks first. So this one we're probably looking at rare. The other one, I don't know. We have our tester steak by Mitchell, and we have our non-tester steak by the oven. Do you want to temp on them both? I don't know, it's been a while. It's been a while. They've been sitting for a little too long. This is the one I was just going by feel. This is the one that I did not go by feel. Although I'm trying to think if I slice it. Oh, the presentation will be botched. Crap. Yeah, the presentation won't be sexy. Shit. It's all right. I have an idea. I have an idea. Call me crazy, we're cutting it. Oh, it's just a little too thin to cut it that way. Damn. We'll cut it down the middle, fuck it. Mitchell's Feel. Mitchell's Feel. How'd he do? How'd he do? How'd he do? Oh yeah, rare. Definitely rare. Oh, sorry, can't see it. You know, it looks nice though to me. Here, I'll get you a better angle. So, that's rare. Definitely rare. By Mitchell. Moving on to the temped out one. Oh yeah, that one's perfect. You know, I don't know. What did you say? Interesting though. There's more pink on there. So we have those. Let's plate up already, damn it. Tidy, 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 Mitch, tidy. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it still looks okay. That gray band is awesome. You think so? Plating time. Favorite part among cooks and whatnot. Let's do this. So, I'm thinking maybe these steaks, honestly. I'm just thinking real quick. Thinking about platage. You know, it ain't sexy. It ain't the best, but I'm gonna do this. I want these to stand upright to show off how we did. So I'm just gonna nick off a little bit to give us a flat surface and also eat that. Uh-huh. Ooh, those pink peppercorns are following through, man. Ooh, those pink peps. Those pink peppercorns, dog. Something magical. Carrots. Burned on the bottom. It's all right. Oh gosh. Totally burned on the bottom. Call it caramelization though, huh? Call it caramelization. Call it caramelization. Pomme Chateau, welcome to the party. Good to have you. Sauce. How's that composition look? Listen to me talking like what I know. Composition. Mitch, go with your gut. Go with your gut. I did this, let's do this. Arrange that on top. It's good enough to eat. There it is, I'd say. Pretty nice, pretty sexy. Could add a little green to it, but looks good to me. There we have it, Pomme Chateau with, I don't know, carote. Trying to think how we can make this a little more photogenic. Yeah, there we go. There it is. I'm gonna take a picture of that real quick. We're gonna try it. We're gonna sample it. Real quick, I gotta get my freaking phone to take a picture. It didn't happen if you didn't take a picture. It's the world we live in. I love that fact. Huh. Phone's dead. I think I gotta take a pic with this phone. Ring lights, yes. So, Pomme Chateau, some steered up steak with a little bit of red peppercorns, cream, roasted carrots. That's it. Carrot. It's got that char, but is it too much, is the question. I would say no. It's very sweet. It's very sweet, and that char just kind of tastes caramelized. Pomme, is it cooked through? Yeah. Delicate. Taste it. Yeah. That is interesting because there's almost like a crust, like a crusty exterior to it that is just heavenly. That is fucking wild. That tastes delicious. And then, you know, our steak. What the heck's the point if you didn't nail the steak? Cutting through a little bit of sinew there. This is rare, so this will be my first time having a rare steak. Try that sauce with the pink peppercorn. What? Sorry for hearing me chew. That is very nice. Much brighter than I would think a freaking peppercorn could be. Very nice. Dude. Took about an hour. Alyssa, it is yum. Took about an hour. I'm pretty happy with it. Everything, I think I could see doing almost like everything ahead, a few things ahead of time. But yeah, next time when I get the steak more nicely seared, I thought I could kind of baste it and get it to the temperature it needs to be. I don't know, I like that cut. I like that cook. Maybe it needs a little salt, but I'm also a slut for salt. Dude. These French and their sauces, man. That's just kick-ass. I'm pretty happy with everything. Even the carrots being burnt. That's flavor. And texture. And caramelization. So. Oh shit. Update on what the heck I'm going to be doing. I'm going to start trying to do videos once a week. Talking about life, a little mental health, kind of like a minute or two. I'm still going to cook. Still want to cook, for sure. And also, keep things real, of course. I got sidetracked. Through your cam, the lamb looks medium rare. Yeah, it's beef, but yeah, it does kind of look, it doesn't look, I don't know, man. It's really weird because I think it's a perfect, I don't think it's warm in there. I don't know, I don't think it's rare. I think rare is almost like darker in pink, darker in color. But hey, I'm gonna be rocking out more traditional videos, but also look out for 1, mental health videos once a week. 2, the trial of me and my good friend Keegan cooking for MasterChef. I don't know if I should drop it. I don't really care. I'm gonna drop it anyway. That'll be coming out next week. It's already done. It's just a 4 to 5 minute unedited video. I make A fried up cutlet with some, what the hell did I make? Fried up cutlet with some broccolini and beurre blanc. Keegan, my homie, butcher friend, knocked out a whole lot more than I did. That would be about it. Let me do my thing. Boom, pow, don't. Pomme, Tournedos, Veau, a Poivre rose. It's actually beef. Thanks for spending your time with me. Oh, no! Do. Back to Bourdain. You know how it goes. Check mark. Done. I'm trying to end the stream. I'm ending the stream.